Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakahakudash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article on USA Today going off into the word play of crash out. It says, what does it mean to crash out? A look at the phrase and why it's rising in popularity. Okay, it says a new slang phrase is making its way around social media, specifically following the results of the 2024 presidential election. Crash out has been in the Gen Alpha and Gen Z vernacular for several weeks now. But over the past few days, even more folks are using the phrase to describe how they feel about the outcome of the presidential election. And then they have half of Gen Zers wish TikTok was never invented. Yeah, right. But but it's actually saying that they on there at least 4 to 5 hours a day. Okay, so it says, what does crash out mean? Collins English Dictionary defines crash out as to go to sleep. See, these words is something different these days. A lot of slang. It says to go to sleep, to spend the night, and to pass out. But that's not quite what people mean when using it online. The common definition on Urban Dictionary, which is more in line with the current usage of crash out, is to go insane. See that? Or do something stupid. And that's a part of the last days prophecies, man, that's going off in the 2 Timothy chapter 3. And we can grab a few of those words because it's a whole list of things that's in there that people are doing on a regular day-to-day basis, just losing their goddamn mind. That's why it's so important to pray, and pray for patience and to have control over your spirit, man, because one slight little second shit, man, you could be in some, it could change your life forever. Okay, but it says another more specific definition provided by Urban Dictionary is meaning to commit an act which will result in a long prison sentence or even death. Most commonly used in NYC, though not exclusively, one who crashes out can also be called a crash dummy. And a crash dummy, per Urban Dictionary, is someone who knowingly puts themselves in dangerous situations. A TikToker named Jessica, who creates content under the handle whatever, she posted a video supposedly explaining it, but we'll just read this out. I don't see the video anyway. I don't want to go into no videos, but we'll just read it. It says, when you're about to crash out, that means something just made you mad or upset. You're about to make a decision that you might regret later, she said. Some examples of crashing out, in my opinion, would be like your soccer team is losing and you just start a random fight with a guy in the stands that roots for the opposing team without fully considering that, like, you might get arrested. Hey, we've been saying that all along, man. These people, man, they see these teams as they're fucking idols, man. They're really gods to these people. These athletes, even going off into singers, actors, and all that. These people are gods to these clowns, man. And they don't know how to differentiate, just having some damn fun. They take it to the extreme when it comes to these sports and whatever it is that they're into, man. They really do. You had the one guy, well, I think they gave that guy life. I think it was last year. This motherfucker playing some online game. He actually went and got a plane ticket and flew to a whole nother state and deleted the guy that he was having an interaction with on the microphone on the damn game. That's the ultimate crash out right there, man. But shit, all of America's crashing out. America's crashing out right now with this war shit, this World War III talk. But anyway, let's get some more. It says, why are people using the phrase now? In conjunction with the election, users are posting videos about being on the verge of crashing out because of their candidate didn't win. For example, people who are upset the results may feel an urge to crash out or go crazy. Well, we've seen TikTok videos of these clowns because Kamala didn't fucking win. You ain't seen her ass no more. Because supposedly Joe Biden wasn't able to, fulfill his term, so to speak. They set him to the side and pulled her out. But this dude, he just made the decision to allow Ukraine to shoot long-range missiles into Russia. So why the fuck is he making decisions like that if y'all was saying that he wasn't, he wasn't all there to even run the second term? Crazy, bro. Anyway, on TikTok, most crash out videos tied to the election are of users lip syncing to movies or television audio of angry scenes or even crying into the camera. In one video, a TikTok user under the handle Out of Spams is seen lip syncing, reenacting an angry scene, holding back her hair, shaking her head, and yelling towards the camera. The on-screen caption reads, "Me crashing out on someone today because of the election. I'm so angry. Oh, Salaki, I'm so sorry." Another video posted by TikTok user says it depicts what appears to be two military personnel hopping on a crash out election reaction trend. The caption reads, "Us crashing out because whoever wins this election is really our new boss," with a broken heart emoji. The video depicts the content creator and a friend in military dress shaking their heads at the camera, kicking a chair, and looking out of a window soberly. What is the origins of crash out? While the origins of crash out are a bit hazy, it is likely rooted in African American vernacular English. Of course, Jake, man, with that slang. Also known as AAVE, African American Vernacular English, is a dialect of English commonly spoken by Black Americans. Yeah, just like how the Bible sounds, right? That's what that's how that the Bible was written by so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native American men, or the prophets were men of color, because the Bible is slang. Several online sources include the Independent and Know Your Meme track Crash Out. Back to Baton Rouge, Louisiana-based rapper Youngboy Never Broke Again. The rapper released the song Stepped On in 2017, which features the lyrics "Crash Out if I'm nervous." Well, yeah, Jake out here doing a bunch of crazy shit anyway, though. But I seen this article, and it just reminded me of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. Let's start from the top. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." In the Good Word translation, it says, "You must understand this. In the last days, there will be violent periods of time." That's going to be from people crashing the fuck out. Because they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to be able to handle. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves." That's why these fuckers is on TikTok all day. And all these other social media sites, And they don't even show no attention to their children, man. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And that list right there, man, that pretty much names almost anybody you'll run across on a day-to-day basis, man. Whether you walking in a gas station or down Walmart or your neighbor next door or across the street from you, they all got those tendencies there. But let's get this next verse because I want to grab a couple of words real quick. It says, "Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good." So let's get this word incontinent real quick. It's G193. And it says powerless. That is, without self-control. And a lot of these people don't have no self-control. Whereas the scripture talks about, being slow to anger and having control over your spirit. Matter of fact, let me see. We can grab that. I'll come back to this. It's that Proverbs. No, not that. What is it, 32? Yep, Proverbs 16:32, it says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city." In the NLT, it says, "Better to be patient than powerful, better to have self-control than to conquer a city." And a lot of people don't have no self-control here, man. Just is what it is. But let's go back. I want to get this word fierce. Fierce is G434. And these are things that the Lord said will be happening in the end days. The perilous times shall come. That word said it goes off to savage. And you see these people, man. These people, there's a lot of shit that goes on a day-to-day basis. Where people have gotten immune to the shit because it's just done got to that point where it's just like it just people are without natural affection. They don't have it like that no more. Matter of fact, let's get that one. G794. Without natural affection, it says, and a presumed derivative to cherish affectionately. And people don't cherish anything affectionately like that no more, man. It says kind-hearted towards kindred. And people are, very cold-hearted towards their own people. Especially our people, when it comes to Deuteronomy chapter 28, we're under those curses. And, verses 54 and 56, it kind of, it goes up into how, our families would be. The way that we treat the children, you know what I'm saying, as a people, it's just chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? No real love is there, Well, let's see what else. Despisers of those that are good. It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. So even if you're trying to live decently, you're going to have people that's going to despise you for that. Verse 4, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. And people will, if there's no loyalty there. That's a part of crashing out too, man. You fuck around and somebody that you thought was your homie, he's a traitor, man. He didn't set you up, or a woman, So it's a lot of traitors in the game right now, man. Verse 5, it says they will, let me see, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So yeah, you want to be very careful about who it is that you're even hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's go back. What was that? Proverbs 16 and 32. It's some precepts on that, but the point is made. I just seen that term, like somebody's trying to explain it. Like of course, we know what it is in the hood, But yeah, that's generally the people, man. Right now, these people are bugged the hell out. So I wanted to see if it was some precepts. I know it's some precepts on this. Let's see, though, real quick. Oh, yeah. Proverbs 14 and 29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. And that's that crash out spirit, man. That hasty spirit. I'm just going to do whatever comes to my mind. No, that's not a good way to be, man. Proverbs 15 and 18. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. See? Sometimes you gotta take that step back, take that breather, man. Count to 10, man. Proverbs 19 and 11. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over a transgression, man. People out here bugging the hell out for the smallest things, man. They jumping the counter at fucking restaurants and shit because they ain't get enough ketchup. That type of stuff. They got Psalms 103 and 8. It says, the Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. And that's the way that we should be, because we should be mirroring, the Lord's ways. They have Ephesians 5 and 1. It says, be ye therefore followers of Yahweh as dear children. So, mirroring the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And they got one more, James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Yep. So that right there, man, could save your life, man. Because these people, man, they make little split-second decisions, and they asses is doomed. It's like I was watching a lady, I think it happened like a year ago or 2 years ago or so. The so-called, I think that was a so-called white lady, but she shot the so-called black woman through her door. They gave that bitch 25 years today, I think. So that split second, and she's not that young of a woman neither. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty fairly a older lady. You know what I'm saying? So them 25 years, even if she do 10 of them in there, and we're praying that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua comes before any end. We're praying ain't no damn 3, 4, 5 more years, no 2 years here. We're praying that the Lord, hasten the day, man, to go ahead and destroy this man because, I mean, this place it's gotta go. But those things that were just named off, hey, these things are happening, man, on a day-to-day basis. It says in the last days. And matter of fact, Yahweh spoke on that too. Matthew 24 and 12. Let's get that real quick. Because he named off a list of things when the disciples asked him what will be happening in the end days. In verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So, it's nothing for these people to crash out on your ass. They already, these people zombies, man. High as hell, got something in the system at all times. They don't have no patience whatsoever. Road rage is through the roof. Domestic violence is through the roof, man. The homicide. This place is done, man. So I just wanted to just touch on that since I seen this article. I figured, let's see what it's got to say. But yeah, that term crash out, you hear people talking, you hear people mentioning that shit all the time. And it's real if it's in USA Today. Some Jake shit, man. But anyway, I'm going to end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Call me on and the Bible Ball.